Aquarius, thanks for visiting. This is your weekly reading for August the 7th to the 13th. If you like this reading, please like or subscribe or make a comment if you'd like to. And I just want to say thank you to all the people who are so supportive and kind to me after the disaster of last week's readings and the disaster of my life at that time. It was terrible. So I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful for everyone's support. I really am. And you really helped me. I'm feeling so much better. So thank you so much. So I've shuffled. I have everything ready. So let's start with your reading for Aquarius. So the first card you have for your past is the World. So you've been working really hard to achieve something over a long time. And this could be, you could have worked for months or even years on this thing. And you finally come toward the end of this project. So you're not right at the end, but you're almost at the end. And you can just see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's there, almost there. So yes, this thing you've been working on is almost finished. And it could be something you were studying or saving up. You might have been saving up for something and you're nearly there. You've nearly got enough money for what you're saving for, or preparing for something big in your life. So yes, you've finally gotten almost to the end of this cycle and you've been feeling really relieved that you can see the end and happy that you're almost there. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have for your past is the Magician. And I'm sensing that you had an unusual problem come up in your workplace or on something that you were working on. And this is to do with a person at your workplace who's usually a really difficult person to deal with, is what I'm seeing. You were able to come up with a creative solution to this problem, and it was something that people normally wouldn't think of, but you've been creative and you've been strong in coming up with this thing. So that's the Magician. That's where that is manifesting these wild and wonderful ideas out of nowhere, and that's what you did. And yes, I'm seeing that this person who's usually difficult to deal with actually ended up feeling fine about this solution, so that worked out really well for you. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have for your past is the Ten of Wands. So yes, what I'm seeing is you expect a lot of yourself and you have high expectations, which is a good thing, but really in this cycle, in this time, you've been expecting way more of yourself than anyone else would. And I'm seeing you just beating yourself up over little mistakes and you've just got this big burden and it's in your mind. It really is in your own mind. And yes, these are small things probably nobody else even noticed or really worries about. And I just hope you got through this because it's in your past. But if not, please try not to feel bad over things that aren't really important. You have high expectations. That's a fantastic thing. But, don't take it too far. Just don't take it too far to the point that you're just exhausted. So the first card you have for your present is the Knight of Cups. And I'm seeing that you really... The other thing about you, and this is all about your personality a lot in this, that yes, you value honesty. And you value honesty in people, and you value integrity with people. And when you care about someone, you're honest and open with them. That's just in your nature to be like that. And people around you get a lot of support from you. But what I'm seeing is that someone around you hasn't been so honest with you. And you've been struggling to work out why they were like this. But I'm just seeing that their behavior wasn't logical. They were driven by their emotions. And you may never find out or never understand why this is. So just move on from them. Sometimes, you can wonder why people say things and why they do things, but you'll never really know why that is, whatever their issue is. So just try and move on, because it's really a waste of your emotions and of your time worrying about someone who's just, whatever they're doing. You'll never find out what it is. So the next card you have for your present is the Four of Swords. So there's a decision you need to make on something important in your mind that you're going to have to think really carefully about before you decide what to do. So what I'm sensing is that you really need to take your time on this decision, whatever you do. Just don't rush this, because this is important. So don't think that this is an urgent decision you have to make. It is a big decision, I can see that, and it is on your mind, it's bothering you. But it's not urgent, it can wait. And so you can take your time until you absolutely know That's what I'm seeing there. The last card you have for your present is the Knight of Wands. So now in this new phase, you've come out of this other one, and now you're ready to make this decision is what I'm seeing, because you have a clearer head as well as a more logical head. So you also have energy and you have motivation to move forward. And the other thing I'm seeing is that you have more information in front of you now than you had back then. So yes, you're ready. You're totally ready now. So it didn't really take you long to get from your point of indecision to the point of ready to make a decision. And sometimes these things can just happen overnight. You just suddenly come up with this big light bulb and you've got it. So maybe that's what's happened, or is happening in your present. It's in your present. So for your future, the first card you have is the Two of Pentacles. So for people in a relationship, I'm sensing that there have been some things that your partner has been asking you to do for a while, and you've been feeling that they've been a bit demanding, and this has made you feel tired and exhausted because you've just had so many other demands on your life too. So now in your future, in this specific cycle here, you're going to try to address this. You're going to speak to them, because what I'm seeing is you're being flexible, but your partner is being inflexible and demanding of you, expecting things of you that they're not doing themselves. They're not, keeping up their end. That's what I'm seeing. And you're going to speak to them. So the next card you have for your future is the Three of Cups. So I'm sensing that you're now definitely finished what you had almost finished in your past with the World card. So you have finally finished. And this is something to do with work, maybe, but I can see work around this. It's also about sharing how happy you are that you've come to the end, and you're relieved and happy, and you're sharing this with other people, and some of the people you work with are your friends, and these people are going to be congratulating you or celebrating with you. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have for your future is the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm seeing you teaching something with this. You're going to be sitting down with someone close to you and explaining how to do something with them. And the person is younger than you. This person you're helping is younger than you. And maybe they won't act as if they're grateful for your help, but they will be. They're just not good at showing it. That's what I'm seeing. So they are grateful. So Aquarius, I hope this resonated with you. Again, these are general readings, so they won't always resonate with everyone. But if you'd like, please like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you'd like to. And once again, thank you so much for your amazing support for last week, and thank you so much for watching.